Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for today's coordinator workshop on how to master the listing presentation and buyer consultations. I am Jackie Colson, your coordinator support manager. And if you have any questions, just like before, just let me know. You can chat them in and I can answer any of those questions for you. So let's get right to it. So to get to the site, you guys, it's Michael Lewis, marketingsuite.com. The listing presentations are only in the agent suite. They're not in the leadership toolbox. Okay, so we're going to log right in. Okay, and once we get logged in here, we're going to go right to the free stuff section. So that's right under the My Account dropdown. Oh, let me get there. My Account dropdown, free stuff. And it's next to the Get Real-Time Data free stuff as well right here. So we're going to click on free stuff. And if that pop-up comes up again, you guys, that's just your account information section. Just make sure whatever you put in here is correct. Anything you put in this section will just autofill into all of your marketing work. So we're going to click Do Not Show the Screen again. This will not pull into your listing presentations because this is made outside of our website. So listing presentations are made outside of our website, which we'll go over in just a second. Okay, Save Customer Changes. So the first thing on the very top, you guys, this is where we're going to see our listing presentations. So right here, listing presentations. So we do have 3 different presentations you can choose from. We have the generic, we have the modern, and we have the classic. For each one, we do supply a vertical and a horizontal. Okay, so that vertical is meant for printing or binding, and that horizontal is meant for like pulling it up on an iPad or a tablet, anything like that. So just know you do have those 2 different options. These are made in PowerPoint. If you do not have PowerPoint, do remember, you guys, you can use Google Slides. Google Slides is just the same as PowerPoint. It's just on your Google Drive. So you will need to have a Google, like a Gmail account. If you're on an Apple computer, you can use Keynote as well. So do you remember you can use Keynote, and Keynote is free on Apple computers. So you don't have to purchase that, which is really nice. Okay, so first I'm going to go over the presentations, the listing presentations, and then I'll go over the buyer's consultations. Okay, so we have the 3, okay? So today I'm going to show you guys the generic and that modern. All 3 of them have the same information in them, you guys. Same statistics. Everything's exactly the same except for the background colors. Okay, so you can see the first slide is the exact same, which is the client's information. The next one is your information, so you can see it's the same. So you can see on the left, this is the generic. It's literally just textures and colors. There's no pictures of furniture, housing, anything like that. It is very generic, okay? On the right, this is the modern. It has pictures of furniture. It has pictures of housing, okay? So it has more of that. Okay, so you can see for the staging, it has pictures of actual staging. Okay, for the generic one, it's just very textures and colors for that staging. It's just so generic. Okay, so just do remember, you guys, the slides are the same information all around. It's just those background colors, accent colors, pictures, those are what's different. Okay, so I'm going to stick to the generic one. Okay, so we're going to go back up here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go in here and do is fill out the client's information. So where it says client's name, we're just going to fill that out. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger here for us. Okay, so client's name, just do John Smith. Where it says that address, go ahead and just type in that address, Sunset Ave, and then right here's the picture. So we're going to change this picture out. Okay, so for time, I'm just going to click and drag this. My computer sometimes takes a little bit of time to upload pictures. So we're going to just click and drag this picture in here. Okay, so it's a little big, so we're, of course, just going to bring these corners in. So you can make it as big as you want it to be, you guys, okay? So you can make it as small or big as you want it to be. Okay, there we go. All right, so what I'm going to show you on here is how to make the grass look a little bit better. So if the sky maybe is super cloudy and you want it to be all blue, you can change the sky to be like all blue, or make the trees look a little greener, make the grass look more alive. If the grass is all dead, there's no grass there or whatever it is, you can make it look alive or change the colors, enhance the picture a little bit if you need to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enhance the grass a little bit, a little dead patch right here. I'm just going to make that green. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do here, we're going to click on the picture, and then on the top, we're going to click Insert. Okay, and then we're going to go to Shapes, click this drop down, and on the right, we're just going to click on this little one right here. It's called the Freeform. So we're going to click on this. Okay, and then what you'll do is you'll just draw a circle wherever you want it to be. Okay, there's my circle. For an example, I'm just going to do a small one. Okay, so there it is. Once we have clicked on it, okay, so we're going to click on it here. Okay, we're going to right click, and we're going to do Format Shape. Okay, so right click, Format Shape. Okay, so then we're going to click on this drop down where it says Fill and Line. So we're going to do no line because we don't want a line around it. Okay, we want it to look like it's blending in. Otherwise, there's going to be like a green line around it. So we're going to do no line. Okay, and then here, obviously, it's blue right now. So we're just going to pick the green that we want. That's a little too bright. Make it this one. That one matches a little better. Okay, it still looks a little noticeable. So let's make the transparency a little higher. So you can see, watch the little circle. You can see when I bring it up and down. Looks a little bit more real. So there's that for you. Obviously, you can tell it's still a little circle. So you can make it bigger. You can make it take over the entire area and the entire grass, everything if you need to. Okay, so that's right there. That's how to like enhance a picture so we can make it more transparent. You can go to this shape up here and you can do shadows. You can go right in here, so click, make sure this is always highlighted, and then you can always make the transparency a little bit different too up here. You can blur it a little bit more. That helps. Okay, so that's there for you. You can kind of mess with it a little bit if you need to. The reflection, all of that is here too. So you can mess around with this, make it look more realistic if you need to. Okay, so I would maybe, when you're actually doing this, not make it a complete circle. Maybe make it more of like what the grass, where the grass is dead, make it that kind of shape because you can really make it your own shape if you need to. Okay, so that's it, you guys. That's how you kind of really enhance a picture, the sky, trees, anything like that. All right, and the next one, you'll put your information in. Just remember, you guys, you only need to really do this once because what this is, you guys, is it's your listing presentation. You just have to go in and change out your client's information each time, and then you're really good to go. So you just have to go in here, put your address in. Once you do this once, it's always going to be in here, you know, moving forward. Okay. So realtor, here's your license number. If you don't need that in there, just press delete. Okay, go ahead and just change out your phone number. Put in your email, put in your website. Every box is individual. So you're just going to click on that box, change it out. Click on that box, change it out. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put a headshot in here. And I'm going to show you guys how to make it transparent. This is really fun to do. A lot of people ask me how to do this. So this is a great way to do it, and it's free to do it this way. So just click and drag a picture in here. We're just going to do this man right here. I'm just going to delete this picture back here. Okay, so click and delete. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay, all right, you guys. So what you're going to do here is you're going to click on the picture, okay, under picture format. Once you click on it, it's always going to be under picture format, just so you are aware. So on the left, we're going to click on remove background, okay. All right, so you can see anything with a pink is going to be removed. So obviously you probably want your shirt in there so it doesn't look like your head is just floating. So on the left up here on the top, it says mark areas to keep. So click on that and then just draw over the shirt and then it will remove it. Pretty easy. And then you're done. So click keep changes and now your headshot is transparent. You have no background. Okay, so there you are, you're good to go. And if you wanted just your picture transparent and you came on here just to have your photo transparent, you can file save this one page right here as an image. And as your headshot is just an image, and just remove everything else here in the background. And then you can use that headshot in Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, in your business cards, postcards, flyers, anything like that. So if you ever need help with that, just let us know and we can always, assist with that too. All right, so all of your information is filled out. The next one that is required is maybe like a personal message to your client. So you just go in here, put in that message. It's already, formatted for you with the client's name, your name at the bottom. So just copy and paste that message right in there. The next one is more about you, like your personal profile, your accomplishments, anything like that can go right here. And then you can put that transparent headshot right here as well. Okay. Okay, and now it goes right into staging. So you can say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, if you hire me, I'll make sure I'll do staging for you. So if you want actual pictures of staging here, you don't want these pictures in here, you can absolutely change this out, you guys. So you can, of course, add pictures on top of it, do whatever you want to do with it. So you can change it. Okay, otherwise, like I was telling you guys, that modern one has actual pictures of furniture. So if you want to have something that's kind of done for you with those pictures of furniture and staging, that's right there for you. Just do remember that. You can tell them you'll do professional photography for them, print media, okay? You can tell them you'll do some property flyers. So you guys, if you want to maybe personalize this a little bit, you can actually put in a flyer that you have done in the past for another listing, or you can, of course, change out the text, change the images out. I'm just going to delete this one here, and I'm just going to go ahead and put in an actual flyer that I've done for another listing to show them what you have done in the past. Okay, so it's not just a generic one of ours. Okay, so that's there. A little personal touch. Your information's at the bottom. You can go over postcard. You'll do some mail out postcards for them. So like I'm saying, go ahead and put your own postcard in here, you guys. Just click and drag that right in, and then there's that postcard. You don't even have to do a postcard. You can go in here and do door hangers. You can tell them you'll do door knocking for them. Okay, you can tell them you'll do some campaigns, anything like that. So you can really make this your own, change it up if you need to. Okay, like I said, it is done for you, but if you want to bring it another notch, take it up another notch, and that's what you would do. So that's there as well. Okay. And then you can go over that you're very technology driven. You can actually put in your QR code here. So just a generic QR code for an example, press delete and actually go ahead and drag your QR code right in here. Okay, it's going to be large, so just shrink it. And then there you are. Easy, guys. Okay, you can tell them you'll do some internet marketing for them. That's really done for you, so you don't have to do anything there. And then here you can go over your website, okay? Put an actual, screenshot of your website in this little computer monitor. Okay, obviously this is giant, so let's make it smaller. Take in those corners and then just click and drag it right in this monitor. Okay, so I'm just gonna go a little bit smaller. There we go, perfect. Okay, guys, and then you can put your website right here. Okay, www. Okay, that's there for you. All right, and then if you want to go in and hyperlink anything, you can always hyperlink your website. So if you're using this virtually on like an iPad or a tablet and you're presenting it to them on there, right click on this and you can click on hyperlink and you can go ahead and hyperlink your actual website. Okay. And then you'll just press OK, and then when they click on it, it will just bring them right to your actual website. Okay, you can go over Facebook. You can tell them you're on Facebook, maybe find some hidden buyers that way by putting stuff on, putting open house invitations on there. So go ahead and delete this, and you can actually put a picture of your website, of your Facebook. So that's right there too. Just bring it up another notch. And then you can go over your individual property website again. Again, bring that picture of your website right in here. Just make it smaller, click and drag, you guys. So quick, so easy to do. All right, and then you're good to go. Okay. And then right here, you guys, it just goes over why KW, why they should specifically hire you as a Keller Williams agent. So it just goes over some great facts about KW. Just remember, you guys, these are updated, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can go over, it goes over technology, track record, reliability, teamwork, goes over agent count, the worldwide map, centric, KW.com, all of 2018 year in review, awards, honors, anything like that will be there, which is so great to show. And then how KW is #1, okay? Agent count and closed units and sales volume, all of that. So it's really great to show off. And then it goes right into statistics, okay? All these statistics right here are from NAR. So great numbers here, you guys, that you can use. All of it is updated again. There's probably about 12 different slides that go over NAR that are right here for you. Okay, so those are all there. And then at the bottom, you guys, just remember there is generic slides. So if you want to go in, make your own, you absolutely can do so. Add your own images, text. You can always duplicate slides. So if you want to right click, duplicate slides, and you want 2 of these slides here on the left, you do. And you can always do the same. Maybe you want 2 of, then maybe there's 2 of you as an agent and you want 2 slides. Go ahead and right click, duplicate. Now you have 2 slides and you can put like another agent in there if there's someone's co-listing with you. Okay, so that is fun to do. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is the transitions. Okay, so if you wanted to present this and on like PowerPoint, you can of course do that. I'm going to show you another way to present this as well in just a moment, which is if you would download it. So if you want to do transitions, you guys, just remember, you guys, very easy to do. Click on transitions. Okay, so what you can do here, you guys, is you can click on the slide that you want the transition on and just click on which one you want. So fade. Okay, now it's fade. Okay, you can see that there's a star next to it, and that means that there is a transition. So if there's not a star, there's no transition. Click on the next one, maybe you want cut. Okay, now that's on there. Click on the next one, uncover. All right, so maybe you want all of them the same transition. Just go ahead and click on the first slide and then do whatever you want. So I'm just going to do push, okay, and then on the right, just click apply to all. And now all of them have the stars. Now they're all transitioned with that push. Okay, and then you can also time this. Otherwise, if you want to, you can do it on the mouse click. So when you click, it will change it. So maybe you want to take your time. You don't know how long it's going to take you to go over each slide. So if you don't, then do on the mouse click. If you have each slide timed and you know it's going to take you 20 seconds to go over each slide, go ahead right here and you can do 20 seconds. Okay, and then you're good to go. Apply to all. All right, guys, so that's really how you do it. Pretty easy. Under slideshow, you can record it as well, which is really nice. I think this is a little bit newer with a new update with PowerPoint. So if you need to ever record it, you can, and then you can send it to them after you're done. All right, you guys, so that is the listing presentations. Let me know if there's any questions, concerns, anything about this. And then next, I'm going to go into buyer consultations, you guys, okay? So we have the regular buyer consultation, pretty generic, like the first one on the top. And then we do have the modern one as well, which has more like reds and darks. It's just more modern looking, like the second one I went over as well with you. Okay, so we're going to open up the modern one. Has pictures of furniture. Like I said, red, darks, grays, all of that is here for you. So you guys, these buyer's consultations, really, really easy to do. This is going to be really quick for me to go over just because there's not much for me to go over because it is very easy to use and it's really filled out for you. So you do not need to do much, okay? So let's go in here. On the very top, if you want to change this out to maybe a picture that more represents your area, you can, of course, do that. So you can go in here and you can just change this out. I'm just going to drag a picture of a house in here. Okay, and now we can, let me delete this back one. Delete. For some reason, it is not letting me delete this. Okay, we're just going to go right over it. until I figure that out. Okay, so you can do a picture that maybe represents your area more. Obviously have a better picture than mine. Mine's from Google, so it's just a little pixelated. All right, guys, so there's that for you. You can see the next one is maybe more about like what you're going to do for them, okay? How you're going to help them, how you're going to be able to find their house, meet their needs, everything like that. Okay, and the next one is your information. So we're just going to go right here, put in your information. So just right click, change that picture out, or like I always do, just drag that picture in. Let me get that picture, headshot. And again, go ahead and just make it transparent. Okay. Very quick to make any picture transparent, you guys. You can do anything transparent. Remove background, mark areas you want to keep changes. Obviously change out, delete her headshot. And then there we go. We are good to go there. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one. This is more about this. Everything after this, just the first two slides are really done for you. Everything after that is, I'm sorry, the first three slides are the ones you really need to fill out. Everything after that is really done for you. Sorry, I mixed that up a little. So you can see the mortgage and loan processes here, how to get pre-approved, pre-qualified, going over making an offer, what goes into that. Closing 101, okay, it's all about you. What are your needs? What are your concerns? You know, your time, your finances, all of that. Going over your home search. Getting started with your names, you know, what is prompting your move, what is your price range, are you pre-approved, anything like that will be here. Okay, going over your lifestyle, what's important to you? Do you need a backyard? Do you have any pets? You know, is there any special needs that you need in the house? Okay, are schools important to you? What is your work address? Do you want to be close to your work? Okay, so you can see all of these questions are filled out. If you don't like some of the questions that are on there, maybe you don't want something to be on there, go ahead and just highlight it and go ahead and delete it. Pretty easy. Okay, so you can see everything's in there, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, what's important in your kitchen, your dining room, your living room. Okay, what are the top 5 things you need to have in a home? Okay, so that's there. You know, what areas do you enjoy, what school districts, what's your work location, what shops, anything like that. And then, of course, frequently asked questions, which is really fun to have on there too. And then how do you win or lose with someone? This is fun for someone to fill out too. Okay, so that's really important to have. Moving checklist is on there as well, you guys. So what you need to remember when you're moving, okay, electricity, water, cable, all of that. Okay, and then you can put in like what your clients say. You can put in testimonials, anything like that you can put in this section. Okay, and then what's ahead, what you're going to do now moving forward, how you're going to go about everything. That's right there. So you guys, it is done for you. You just really you have to only fill out this slide right here. Okay, you can go ahead and leave this slide with that red couch if you want to. You can go ahead and leave this if you need to as well. Okay, that's there. Obviously, where it says warmest regards, put in your actual name here. Do remember that. I see people always forget that. Okay, and then your information. And then you guys, at the bottom, you will have to put in your information, okay, every time. A quick trick that I do tell people, so you don't have to put in every single time, is just go ahead and just copy all of this. Okay, it's not on the bottom of everyone, but most of the slides it has it, and just paste it in. Okay, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. So you only have to do this one time, you guys. Okay, obviously you're not going to download a buyer's consultation for every single appointment. Okay, this is usually because it's all done for you. Like everything is the same in here. You don't have any client information on here, so you can use the same one every time. So just take the time to fill all of this information out. Once it's in there, it is good forever because you don't have to re-download it every time. Just save this to your desktop and then you are set to go. All right. Last thing, you guys, like I told you, you can present this in PowerPoint if you want to, in transitions, slideshow, anything like that. But I'm going to show you how to put this in an issue and show it in issue, okay, which is a virtual magazine website. So you'll do File, Save As, and then save it as a PDF. Whenever you're done with this, always do a PDF. So we're just going to do PDF and then export. Okay, so I'm going to go into issue. It's ISSUU. Okay, take the time to remember this, you guys. Put it in your notes, whatever you need to do. ISSUU. This is a wonderful website. You don't just have to use it with Michael Lewis with the listing and buyer presentations. You can use it with any multi-page PDF that you want to show. Okay, and it's free. Okay, you do have to make an account, but otherwise it's free for you. So on the left, click Add Content. Okay, and I'm just going to click and drag the buyer consultation right in here. So click and drag. Now it's going to take a minute to upload. Where it says title, maybe just put in the title of it. Listing presentation for Linda Smith. Okay. All right, now it is done. So on the top right, we're going to click Publish Now. Give it a second. Okay, so it's actually already published. So I'm just going to exit out here. Okay, and then this is what it looks like. It's like a virtual magazine. So you can make it bigger. Let me do the full screen. And you can go through this as a virtual magazine. Hopefully you guys can see this when I bring it big. So it literally looks like you're, going through a magazine with the pages flipping. Okay, so you'll just click on that X and it will just keep going. And you can always send this to your mobile and show us on a mobile device and then your desktop. So you can click download. It's going to just download to your computer. Go ahead and email it out. Go ahead and send it out. Whatever you need to do. Okay, so you can always leave it as public. You can always do unlisted. So it's where it is what it is you just send the link to them, and only people who you send the link to can open it. Okay, and then you're set to go. So really easy, you guys, and it just makes it look so nice, brings it to that next level. And they can open it up on their phone, tablet, and then, their computer, whatever they want. And it won't show like this, okay? It's going to just be this virtual magazine, okay? It's not going to be like on this website looking with all this information on there. It'll be just the magazine, and it will look a lot bigger. Okay, so that is there for you guys. So that is it for the buyer consultation and listing presentation. Hopefully you guys learned something new. Hopefully you guys learned how to now take your listing presentation, bring it up the next level for your appointments. And then hopefully you guys can teach your agents how to do this as well. Put it in your library if you need to. But let me know if there's any questions, concerns, anything you guys have for me. I'm always here for you guys. And if you ever need to get a hold of me for any questions, concerns, you can call me. Otherwise, my email is jaci@michaellewismarketingsuite.com. So I'm just going to stay on for about 5 minutes to see if there's any questions. But otherwise, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you later. Definitely make sure you stop by our booth here in a couple weeks at Mega Camp. We will be there, so we hopefully will see you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.